Hi, and welcome to He Said,
She Said.
I'm Bill,
I'm Sandy.
and today we're going to discuss another very cool place to eat, drink, and hang out. Santo is a brand new restaurant in the Green Hills area in Nashville. It's brought to you by the owners of A Piece. I called them today to make sure I pronounced that correctly. A Lebanese bistro on 12 South. But we're not talking about A Piece today. We're talking about Santo, a really cool and very original modern Mediterranean restaurant. Santo has been around for a whopping 2 weeks and is located in the Green Hills area with several new restaurants at 3998 Hillsborough Pike. I think that whole thing addresses 4000 Hillsborough Pike. Across from the mall at the corner of Richard Jones Road and Hillsborough. You were going to talk about parking.
It's actually in the same building as the Char and the True Foods. And there's also an apartment complex as well as, I know there's a spa there. And you can turn onto Richard Jones Road and go to the valet and park. However, before you turn on Richard Jones Road, there's a little access road that it's actually an Uber drop-off right there. That's right next to Santo. And if you keep going and you pass that a little bit, there's a self-parking underground garage. So you can park, walk through the courtyard, and then you can go to Santo, walk to the front of the building.
I noticed Santo has one entrance on the Hillsborough side.
So yes, if you do the parking in the garage, you're going to have to walk all the way up to Hillsborough Road and come up around the front and come to the front of the building.
Small price to pay. This was a really good restaurant. Santo is open Monday through Saturday, 11 until late. That's what they say, 11 until late. And 11 until 10 on Sunday. It's very nice inside Santo. Small, really small, with a tiny 4-seat bar. It's modern woody, if that's a real term.
Yes.
Modern woody, very attractive. And did I say it's kind of small?
Very small.
But small or not, the food was outstanding, and the service was great too. We were there a little after lunchtime on a Tuesday.
I believe so.
Pretty unique menu, Mediterranean, North African.
Well, like you said, it was small, and a small menu to boot. So be ready for that. Not a lot of choices, but I had the ricotta nudi, which is basically, let's see, what would you call it? What are those called?
It's like gnocchi.
Gnocchi, but not made with potatoes. It's made with ricotta cheese. And it's lightly dusted with a little bit of a flour, and then they pan fry it. And then it's this wonderful gnocchi with a little vegetable. And I had some mushrooms and asparagus. Oh my God. Literally, OMG. This was really, really good. Not a large portion. I loved it. It was perfect size for lunch.
It looked really good, and I had a taste. It was light, had a little crunch to it, really good flavors. I had Moroccan chicken, sliced chicken breast with what they call bistilla. And this bistilla was a delicious puff pastry nest filled with sweet potatoes and currants and the dark meat of the chicken.
It looked like a little bird's nest.
It did. Exactly. It looked like angel hair pasta almost, but it was phyllo dough. And it had a feta cheese mornay. I could eat this every day. And a curry taste.
Chicken was cooked spectacularly. It was spectacular. Again, it wasn't a really large portion either, too. It was great for lunch.
And the menu had some interesting stuff on it. It had grilled shrimp. It had a burger.
Yes.
I think we were swayed away from the burger.
A little bit, but it's worth a try.
It is worth a try. Tuna carpaccio, lamb tartare.
Very Mediterranean type fare.
Yeah.
A lot of vegetables.
And they claim North African. I think my dish was well more North African than it was Mediterranean.
Yeah.
With the curry flavors and stuff. It was really good menu. The Marguez veggie sandwich burger. Service was good.
Service was really good. And then don't forget we had dessert.
Oh, what did we have?
You had a raspberry fancier. Again, a puff pastry, raspberries.
Kind of a cakey thing.
Cakey, yeah.
Oh,
interesting.
It was good.
And I had this thing called cheesecake. And I will warn you now, don't expect that little wedge of cheesecake like you get at the Cheesecake Factory. It was this, I don't want to, this is not a technical term, but it was dollop. It looked like peanut butter. And I had it, and it was just the most fascinating. It's like, what am I eating? And the more I ate it, and then I went back and kept going back and back. Well, of course, I finished the whole thing. It was It was weird and great at the same time.
I think they called it whipped cheesecake, but I don't know where they got that.
A whipped cheesecake. But like I said, it was like sort of this round, sort of like a little dollop on your plate with, with some creams and all that. And it was very good. Very good. Very interesting. Very good.
The Scotch selection was a bit lacking.
Well, they did have a small wine, beer, and liquor list. Unfortunately, the prices were a bit high throughout the board there. It was
a little high.
High.
They had a Dalmore and Ardbeg. That was it for Scotch. I mean, a couple good ones, that's for sure, but that was it. So if you're going there for a Macallan or a Scotch drink, you'll get Dalmore and you'll get Ardbeg. 2 good Scotches. Just be warned. The decor, what'd you think of the decor?
It was very simple, if non-existent. Because I don't know if maybe because they're just newly opened, they had some interesting lighting. Also, the furniture, I like the tables. They had these beautiful teak tables. Unfortunately, they were a bit small because I know that when we got seated, we had to pull our table out away from the wall a little bit to give us a little elbow room because the restaurant is small. So they had small tables to kind of match.
I counted, but I couldn't quite tell. I think there are seats about 60 or 65.
Yeah, real small.
And a 4-seat bar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that, but it was good. It was surprising. It was a great find, a really good, refreshing new restaurant. And I feel like if you don't go soon, you'll be waiting for a table.
Very refreshing, very different. I mean, unless we've missed something, I mean, restaurant is just so different than Nashville.
And we were there after they'd been open a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And it was light. There weren't a lot of people there, but there will be.
Yes.
They're going to be. Anything else on your mind about Santo?
Well, I would like to inform everyone that about the bathroom, but unfortunately, I did not go to the ladies' bathroom. So
too enamored with the food, huh?
I got so excited about the food, I just totally forgot to go to see what the bathroom looked like. So maybe on our next visit.
Our server was knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable.
Gave us the good 411 on the food.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. So anyway, we're at the end, so please visit our website, he said, she said, restaurantreviews.com. I know it's a long one. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on iTunes, send us emails, and listen as we bring you more episodes of He Said,
She Said.
Cool places to eat, drink, and hang out.
Bye.
Bye.
Go to Santo. Really good.